ASERT stands for Accelerated Sustainable Energy and Resilience Transition 2030. Essentially, this is a strategy within the Caribbean Development Bank's energy sector policy and strategy, which seeks to encourage and support the borrowing member countries of Caribbean Development Bank to speed up and scale up investments in renewable energy. The present penetration of renewable energy in the region is about, on average, 12%, whereas the targets that the countries have set collectively is in the region of 47% by 2027. And if one were to extrapolate that to 2030, that would amount to somewhere about 55%. And so the idea really is how to really impact that situation. And it's in this context that the ASERT 2030 framework was developed. And essentially it has three components. One, it's really to facilitate, lead strong dialogue around the issues, particular areas that we consider to be important to supporting investment. It's also about developing transformative initiatives that can be pursued regionally or collectively, subgroups of countries. And it's also about strategic partnerships. That is, really identifying those partners, those countries, those institutions, entities globally, regionally, who are willing and able to provide support for specific challenges. And so in that context, we are seeking to bring all the borrowing member countries, bring all the partners and all the stakeholders regionally and internationally around a particular area that is of focus. The other element has to do with what we have called assertive. And this is a short for really transformative initiatives. So those initiatives that we consider to be transformative in the context of the ASERT framework, we have referred to them as assertives. But even more importantly, to the extent that we would have established transformative initiatives, the question really comes down to how are we going to resource those strategies? And that is where the partnerships become important, because it is a recognition that partners have preferences. There are things that they want to pursue based on their own objectives and strategic directions. But by having this coordinated approach around the resources, CDB can then better establish which countries it can support over what period of time.